Hi YouTube, this is a quick video because my son is out of school on spring break, so I have a whole week of him being here all day, every day to look forward to. So much fun! Anyway, I'm making this video just because I was thinking about the video I made the other day for a girl who I don't think that she's going to be able to be as assertive as I suggested with her sister, at least not right away. But I realized a thing that played out in my interactions with my own family that I think saved me the trouble of having to go all the way thug on like my mom and other family members that my son loves, and he wants, he'll ask to see them and things like that. And that is that they got to watch me make examples of others that I had no reason to not cut off. Something that happens with a lot of people who kind of come from families like mine and fall into those codependent behavioral patterns and people-pleasing behaviors is that we follow that behavior across the board regardless of the importance of the relationship or the closeness of the relationship. That we're not just trying not to upset someone that we care about and love, we try not to upset anyone, and we will sacrifice our own comfort for the comfort of others across the board. And one of the first things that I started doing when I started recognizing how that behavior was hurting me and how that behavior was toxic to me was that I shrank the circle of people that I would do that for. There are very few people that I will sacrifice my own comfort in favor of theirs, and the people that I'm still willing to do that for now reciprocate that for me when I need it done. I can't say that there is anyone who never regards me that I will regard before myself. So the first thing that happened, and I thought that the first thing was that I just started being more assertive, blah, blah, blah. But the thing that really took place first was that I was more selective with who I would be accommodating to. And at the beginning of this journey of mine, this healing process of mine, the people that I would be accommodating for were still very toxic, but it wasn't just everyone. And the result of that was that I got to make an example of some people. I think the first relative of mine that I cut off was my grandmother, and my mother saw me do that and she recognized it for what it was, because when that cutting my grandmother off affected my mother as well, because my mother and my grandmother have this really fucked up toxic relationship where for any little bit of approval from her mother, she will go and she'll throw anybody under the bus. She tells my grandmother everybody's business. She'll, she has no boundaries, and she doesn't respect anyone else's boundaries when it comes to seeking the approval of her mother. So when I cut my grandmother off and I found that information about me was still getting to my grandmother from my mom, I stopped telling her anything, and she recognized that when it happened. She's like, oh, wait. She did cut my mother off, and look, she's letting me know she'll cut me off too. And that was the point where my mother's behavior improved. Like, it wasn't where it is now. It's much better now than it was then. But her behavior really took a turn for the better for me, and in terms of my willingness to deal with her at all on any level. And so when you have a difficult relationship with someone you're not willing and not ready to detach from and to cut off and go no contact with, you can sometimes get them to tone their behavior down by allowing them to witness and see that you are willing to cut people off. It doesn't have to be them, but if they see that that's something that you are willing to do, just completely cut someone else off in favor of your comfort, your boundaries, and your emotional and mental health, it can kind of get them to think twice about the behavior that they're comfortable engaging in and the sort of violation that they're comfortable committing against you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, before I go, I have another channel that I am going to be using mostly for focus videos on behavior, power dynamics, self-awareness, that sort of stuff. I just started making videos for it. And I make the videos in Second Life. Second Life is like Facebook and The Sims and Minecraft or whatever that game where you build stuff is. If they all got together and made a really fucked up baby, it would be Second Life. I actually really enjoy the creative side of Second Life, being able to decorate and all that stuff, and now being able to make videos there. So, but if you're looking for more focused and edited content, I will be putting that over on my Sapiotextual channel. Yeah, I will put a link in below if you're interested. But yeah, that's it. Alright, bye.